This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky and Bowling Green. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Hilltoppers will kick it away first. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So New Mexico State's offense will take the first swing of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Got it behind the line. It's Pettis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So Western Kentucky's offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
To the air, it's Bowling. Plucks it out of the air. Oh my, circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 35. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, they say low man wins, and on that third down, the defense, they were expecting quarterback sneak. Did you see how low the D-line got? And they were able to just stymie that offense for no gain.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Right back to the well.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Gets it past the marker. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Finds his tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. Caught in the backfield. It's Flowers. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a man. It's Banks. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. The running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground with the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? He got it! so close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. New Mexico State has it 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That is his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Complete to start this drive. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Hilltoppers can really attack on this 2nd and short. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. And the Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Hilltoppers want to move quickly. From the red zone, looking for a space. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Boley. Bringing the heat. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights, it's good. That brings them to within 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. UCF took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Orlando. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday as we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Banks. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Anderson with the carry. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making a fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it in the middle. It's Flowers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Dropping back. It's Boley. That's caught. It's Flowers. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He's got an open man. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Hilltoppers headed quickly to the line. To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's in open space downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. To the ground with the back. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. They'll leave it with him. Looking for room at the 40. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. It's Boley. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Snagged out of the air. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Flowers. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Steps away to find some room. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. New Mexico State lines up quickly. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
Well, the kicking team obviously missed the fair catch signal. The officials did not. Wants to throw. It's Boley. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Running running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On third down, he drops to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
6 yards on the play. Coming up, 4th down.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at L.T. Smith Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Spins away from the defender. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Second down coming up.
Back to throw, it's Bowling. Finds his man, it's Flowers. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
On to kick it away.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
New Mexico State lines up quickly. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Back to pass, it's Bowling. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Red pass, it's complete. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Flowers. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Tennessee managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll be singing from the top of Rocky Top after this one, no matter the final score. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Anderson. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Reels it in down the left side. Hits the crease. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
New Mexico State, 14.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. He'll try the left side. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. And the Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here on third down. Looking to throw, it's Boley. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the returner will be knocked down. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch in the middle, it's Banks. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Oh, he got loose. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
1st and goal, New Mexico State.
Caught behind the line. It's Pettis. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Pushes toward the goal line. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Wants to go up top. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Boley. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They'll give it to him again. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Wants to go up top on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Turns it loose. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Aggies! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. The snap sets up the throw. They're working that left side. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal.
New Mexico State, 22, Western Kentucky, 19.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Looking to throw, it's Bolin. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Unloads quickly. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Running to Green. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find them.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays through.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
Ready to try the point after.
Here is on for the extra point.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Georgia somehow, some way found an edge between the hedges and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either.
Back to throw, it's Bowman.
Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here's the pressure. A little release to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Third down coming up.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking for a big play. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Going to the run, it's Anderson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go with a direct snap. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Pressure coming. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
That's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Boley. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He lofts one down the sideline. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll keep it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? He'll pull it on the read. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
New Mexico State, 36. Western Kentucky, 19.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on...
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Topper. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. The 40. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. With the catch, it's Pettis. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. He'll do it himself. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. From the gun, the ground game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Running back searching for a hole. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he missed it. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Working the middle, it's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Back to throw, it's Boley. Fires downfield. Makes the grab. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. To the air on second down. Slings it downfield. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.